guys, today I went up the Buda Castle hill and only to find out that it's Monday and all the museums are closed on Monday. So I was trying to figure out what it is that I could see today, and I'm going to visit the Museum of Customs and History of Taxation. So it's gonna be so exciting, and I'm going to take the M1 metro line, which is actually the first electric rail in the world and the first underground railway system in Europe. So yeah, that's gonna be fun, right? And then I'm going to just take a walk in the city park because it's right next to that taxation museum. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, let's see how this goes. So I just left the Customs and History of Taxation Museum. What I found interesting was that, for example, when it comes to the finance guard uniforms, when you see how they changed, you know, in order to reflect the Hungarian national tradition character more, because you know they were still the officers of the Austrian Empire. So for 1848, 1849, the uniforms changed a little bit to be more Hungarian, and then after 1867 they've incorporated the Hungarian coat of arms instead of the Habsburg double-headed eagle. And there was also one very interesting thing, that they showed the 10 pengo note, which is, you know, 10 pengo was the currency that the Soviets issued after they have annexed this territory. And then the note was from the 10 pengo note was from 1944 when they first issued it, and then like right next to it there was a banknote, 1 billion pengo note from 1946. So that gives you the idea of what the inflation rate was at that time. But you know, like, if you're not inquisitive, if you don't pay attention to those details, you would have totally missed it, because it's like it wasn't explained anywhere why they display those two notes. So yes, so that was it, and I'm going to show you, this is the area where I ended up traveling on the M1 metro line, which is the oldest electric rail in the world. And it's kind of, you know, it really reminds me of Allee Ujazdowskie in Warsaw, which is like a street leading to the Łazienki Park. Because right there, actually, it reaches the city park, which is where I'm going right now. And, you know, around here you can see like villas and small palaces, which nowadays mostly house embassies, so totally like Allee Ujazdowskie. And I'm thinking, like, you know, they built this metropolitan rail, you know, to like connect the city center with the park. And you know, it's just like, oh, so people could, you know, go for a walk on Sunday. So it's like a very 19th century way of thinking on the end, and you know, like, it wasn't meant to like transport people from their house to the place where they work. I mean, at that time probably the workers would like live in the vicinity of the factories, so they didn't actually need the public transport to go to work. So yeah, so it's actually, so they built this public transport, you know, in a rich people's area. So it was, I guess, more of a show-off kind of investment rather than a practical one. So yeah, that was just the reflection that came over me. Look at this house, it's really nice, right? All of them here are like this, very like nice. Okay, going to the park now.